Hi guys. Ha? Pagpunta ka sa pagpunta ka sa mga wifi, yung mayroong wifi. Ay, lang. Dito man, ginakuha ko. Ginaswipe ko na sa huh? Uy, may earthquake alert. Wala yan. Hindi ko alam. Bakit tingnan mo yung
Sa akin kasi, sa akin,
saan?
yan. May two controls ko,
Saan nakakuha? Ito,
Hindi, yan yung para save ng yung ganyan ko. Yan, ito yung pang screen recording. Okay.
Anong pangalan?
Realme kasi yung sa akin. Let's watch this.
But don't be too sad, because many of these dogs, you see, I think I can handle spice pretty well, but if you ever had those super spicy noodles, I'm sorry for you, because those are just on a different level. They were even made illegal in my country for being too spicy. But those noodles and other things you can eat on a daily basis
are nothing compared to the dangerous and disgusting foods I'm gonna show you guys today.
But maybe you've actually tried some of these dangerous foods without even knowing the dangers. So before we start, make sure to smash that like button and subscribe if you're brave enough to watch the whole video. Alright guys, I bet you all love doggies, right? Well, I do too. Unfortunately, I don't have a dog since I'm kinda allergic, but I still love them a lot. Dogs have always been humans' best friend, and that's why they normally don't get eaten. But in poorer areas of Vietnam, people don't have access to too much food, and they basically eat whatever is available, which it's kind of understandable since they want to survive. But yeah, they eat dogs. Take a look. What the heck? I thought there was a roasted pig at first, but then I saw the head. That is really messed up. They roasted the dogs like the roasted pigs you see in cartoons. I hope those doggies are in a better place right now. But guys, if this midge is sad, I completely understand. But don't be too sad, because many of these dogs aren't like the other dogs you guys know. Most of these are wild dogs that are actually aggressive and attack people on a daily basis. So they're more like wolves rather than your cute neighborhood chihuahua. But still, I don't think we should go around eating doggies. Do you guys agree? Alright guys, instead of eating dogs, let's eat something more common, like fish. Have you all ever been to a fancy sushi restaurant? You know, the kind you go on a special occasion, like your birthday? I used to think raw fish was so disgusting as a kid, because my mom said there's like parasites and worms in it. And it's actually true if you don't prepare it properly. But if you prepare it correctly, it's actually really yummy. Well, in some Japanese places, they don't even prepare the fish, but instead they eat the fish alive while it watches itself get eaten. And the worst part is that it can feel the pain. Take a look.
The Japanese chef would carefully make a cut on the fish while it's still alive. Then they nicely cut the slice into smaller pieces. Now they only cut the fleshy part of the fish without damaging any important organ like the head, so that it can somehow be kept alive. It still breathes and feels every single pain of the process. Then the chopped pieces are placed on the fish's body. Ice would be added to keep the freshness, and leaves to decorate the platter for you. You would dip the slice in sauce while the fish is still gasping, and eat its meat before its eyes. The dish is called live sashimi, and it's considered the freshest way to eat a fish in Japan.
That fish is literally still breathing. How can you even enjoy your meal when your food is literally staring back at you, begging for its life? This is like something straight out of a horror movie. Like, one of my worst nightmares is getting eaten alive by bugs. I don't know if you guys have thought about it before, but I've imagined it a few times. After I saw a TikTok about a guy getting punished by getting tied up and then bugs and birds crawled down him and ate him alive. Yeah, I don't want to think about it again. But guys, I actually found an IRL version of people trying this. Take a look. Oh my god, it's so much worse when it's not an animation. You can see it try to swim away, but it's cut up and can't move a muscle. I kinda do wonder how it tastes though. Do you guys think that the fish tastes better like this? Or do you think that it's just unnecessary animal torture? Let me know in the comments. Alright guys, you know what meat part I'll never eat? No, it's not chicken feet or cow tongue. I'm talking about eyes. I don't even want to imagine eating eyes. Like, just the thought of it seems kind of disgusting to me. Like, imagine if your food is staring back at you while you're eating it. And it has like a gooey booger consistency. Yeah, no thank you. But apparently eating eyes and sipping out the juice is some kind of high-end delicacy. Watch this.
Stick your finger behind the eye and pop it right out of the tuna. Then boil it for a minute to remove dirt and bacteria. Throw them into a pot with broth, soy sauce, and ginger and let them simmer for about 15 minutes. As they're cooking, cover them with tin foil to keep them moist. The fat around them will melt into the pot, mixing with the other ingredients. And once they're done, you would suck the juice out of the eye as a delicacy.
Ew, you suck the juice out of it? I swear this word delicacy is just a term for expensive weird stuff that no one wants to eat. Except some rich weirdos. Like, they probably have so much money they just want to try random stuff. Look at the size of that thing. It's bigger than a tennis ball. I really do wonder what the texture is like. Is it like a grape or more like a booger? Like, if the inside is fully liquid, it'd probably be more like a fishy tomato. Ew. But guys, if you watched to this point, then comment eye booger so I know you're a real one. Okay, let's move on to something that's not moving or staring at us. Instead, this food has fermented for 1,000 years. That sounds crazy, right? Like, I can't imagine eating a 1,000-year-old burger. Like, that will be so moldy and disgusting, right? But apparently, people eat 1,000-year-old eggs that are so old that the insides become black and green. Take a look.
Oh, fam, this is a 1,000-year-old egg. I don't really want to call it that because it only takes several weeks to several months to make these things be preserved the way they preserve them things over here. You can get these either duck, chicken, or quail eggs, but the egg that we holding right here today is a duck egg. Let's peel into this thing and see what it's looking like over here. Now, Robin, I know what you're thinking. Look at this beautiful, delicious-looking egg over here. Let's cut into this thing right here. Look at that delicious residue on that knife right there. Robin, you can't tell me you don't want to pop this in your mouth right here. Now, Robin, as you can see, the egg whites have become this beautiful golden brown, while the egg yolks themselves have become this greenish gray looking creamy color right there. Oh, I know. Because it only takes several weeks to several months to make these things be preserved the way they preserve them things over here. You can get these either duck, chicken, or quail eggs, but the egg that we holding right here today is a duck egg. Let's peel into this thing and see what it's looking like over here. Now, Robin, I know what you're thinking. Look at this beautiful, delicious looking egg over here. Let's cut into this thing right here. Look at that delicious residue on that knife right there. Robin, you can't tell me you don't want to pop this in your mouth right here. Now, Robin, as you can see, the egg whites have become this beautiful golden brown, while the egg yolks themselves have become this greenish gray looking creamy color right there. No, I know. We're all wondering the same thing. What does it taste like?
It's green. I don't know, I feel like it looks like it's kind of spoiled, but it also looks kind of cool, right guys? Like an egg that was propped out of a dragon or something. A small dragon, I guess. But why does the egg white look this creepy? It's like a green transparent black. And I'm kind of concerned about the egg yolk. Egg literally turned into a green booger. Apparently people that have eaten this say it tastes complex, whatever that means. But my brain is just screaming, don't eat the green rotten egg. But what do you guys think? Would you try this? Okay, Vanilla Beans, I bet you've all heard about pufferfish being poisonous, right? Like, I think one of the first things I learned was to never eat pufferfish, since they're very poisonous. Well, apparently you can eat it, but only if it's prepared by a trained chef who knows how to remove the poisonous parts of the fish. Well, in this next incident, the guy probably just wanted to eat a fish he caught, without knowing it was super toxic pufferfish. Let's take a look at what happened.
A woman and her 2 children ate a pufferfish for breakfast and suddenly couldn't breathe. Her husband had prepared and cooked the fish at home, but pufferfish contains a deadly toxin, and it can only be consumed safely when prepared by trained chefs. After eating the fish, they began experiencing severe symptoms. And tragically, both the woman and her child succumbed to the toxin before they could reach a hospital.
Nah, that's so bad. I would never eat that. Not even with a professional chef. One wrong cut, one tiny mistake by the chef, and the neurotoxin of this fish will literally paralyze you. That's such a huge risk. Just for a random fish. It probably tastes similar to a lot of other fish. People literally pay hundreds of dollars just to eat this death fish. Is this thrill really worth it? I'd rather just have a safe, non-lethal chicken nugget or something. Thank you very much. Now, this next one, I don't even know where to begin. I was scrolling through my feed, and I saw this, and I literally had to put my phone down and cleanse my eyes. Like, this next food is a fertilized egg. And guys, basically, the eggs you eat normally are unfertilized and cannot grow into real chickens. But this is the opposite. Yeah, there's a little baby chicken inside that, and these people are eating it alive. Like, imagine eating a baby alive. You gotta see this.
Have you ever tried balut? It's a fertilized bird egg, most commonly duck, that has been incubated for 14 to 21 days to allow the embryo to partially develop. It is then boiled or steamed and eaten directly from the shell. The owner instructed me how to open it. So you crack it open, sip on the warm soup inside, and then you keep cracking it so you can get to the yolk and the baby duck. It's at Google Room, a family-run.
I'm sorry guys, but this is not for me. I cannot eat a tiny duck like that. Like, you just eat it raw. That's disgusting to me, I can't lie. And like the